Chaos. Well, Chaos is a good.
These are our macros now.
No, don't do that.
This is the thing.
Stop.
The thing.
Stop it. Fuck you, Sailor Jerry.
Burritos dough. Fuck. But we out of beer dough.
Dude, we're going tonight.
Swag. Okay, so in hindsight, I probably should have went with a bigger tortilla.
No, yeah, that's fine. Just don't ever close it. It's a taco now.
It's now a taco. Now I got that food porn on lock.
Chronic.
What's up YouTube? Kyle here. Unfortunately Alex is not with me. We did want to actually make a voiceover for this video since we did a lot of our training together, but it just didn't happen. So here is me doing a touch and go with 225 for a set, or not a touch and go, a competition style touch and, or god dang it, competition style 225 for a set of 3. Moving on, went into plate loaded back rows with the chest support there. These felt pretty good. Greg prescribed seal rows, but just didn't really have enough room in the gym to set that up. Here is me doing some overhead pressing. My progression went 111 pounds for 5, 222 pounds for 3, and then 144 pounds for a set of 4, which I was really pleased with. That was my plus set. It was supposed to be my 1 plus set, so ended up, doing 3 over what I was originally intending on doing, which is good because my shoulders are really weak, but I'm really trying to bring up my shoulders. And I think it really helps when I use these kilogram pound plates, or kilogram plates, doesn't make sense to say pounds, because I really don't know how to math with those until after the fact, and then I learned that I do more weight than I thought was originally on the bar. Moving on to the rest of the day, we did some delt raises. Here's my buddy Stephen Hunt. Met him out there at the Air Force Academy. This is the Air Force Academy preparatory school gym, and he was going for 210 for a set of 5, I believe. It was like a 5x5 is what he was doing. So he's a pretty cool dude. Snowboarded a lot with him. Here's Alex doing his side lateral delt raises, and we finished the day up doing some incline seated dumbbell curls. As you can see here, I am using a little bit of momentum, but it's just because I want to basically fatigue the muscle as much as I can within those 3 sets that I'm doing. My progression was I did 40 pounds for a set of 9. The rep range is anywhere from 8 to 12, both done at the same time, of course. And then I moved down to the 30s and did 2 sets of 12, which you're watching there. And here is Alex's set. And yeah, we just basically went ahead and beasted those out. Moving into the next day, we did some squatting, and the squatting was pretty awesome. I actually ended up hitting a giant PR for myself. Puts that away. So this is my giant PR. This is 397 pounds for a set of 3. The most I've ever squatted in competition has been 380 pounds just for 1 rep. So this was a huge jump for me. Like I said, the kilogram plates, excuse me, I don't know why I want to say pounds after that. The kilogram plates, they just kept, messing me up with math. So basically I loaded the bar and then I added it all up.
Holy shit.
And I kind of just said, well, I'll see if I can do this for maybe 1. Ended up getting 3, so really stoked about that. Here's Alex's set. I believe he's doing somewhere in the ballpark of 315. And then we moved on to some glute ham raises. I did some back off sets, of course, after the top set, but I just didn't want to bore you guys with a bunch of squatting. So because this gym had I think this is a glute ham raise, or maybe it's a reverse hyper, I'm not sure. Anyways, I really like this machine, so I just use it. So yeah, just body weight for 3 sets of 15. And then we moved on into some single leg pressing. And of course we didn't film any of that, it looks like, so we're just gonna go right into day number 4. Day number 4 is bench touch and go. Alex was doing 190 there, and I ended up doing 230 for a set of 4. I think this is a matched PR for me, but I'll take it. It felt alright. It looked decent, but you know, it was an average day in the gym, I would say. Nothing crazy awesome good PRs, and nothing like, oh man, I just felt like complete shit. So that was basically the benching. We went and did some incline after that. Here's Alex's 3-second pause set. I ended up doing 215 pounds for 2 sets of 2 for a 3-second pause, and that was really grindy actually. We did 5 sets of bench total, which doesn't really seem like too much, but I'm just not used to lifting that load of weight. So something that I am working on is bringing up my back. So what you can see here is some single arm, like dual action seated cable rows, and these were pretty good. I look like the douchiest person in the gym because I am wearing a stringer, and it's like an Air Force Base gym, so everybody else is just, you know, pretty casual on the gym wear. So it was kind of awkward lifting, to be honest, but you know, this is there wasn't like a huge amount of people in. So like I was saying, we were doing incline dumbbell or incline barbell press, which is something I haven't personally done in a very, very long time. I want to say it's been over a year since I've actually had the incline barbell press put into a routine of mine. So you can see my form looks really awkward because I'm just trying to figure out the motor pattern again. I think my elbows look pretty good from that above angle. Just really working on trying to figure out where to position my hands. It's a lot different than flat barbell press, and that's something I'm just gonna have to work on. Moved on into some AMRAP set of pull-ups. So these are wide grip pull-ups. I ended up getting a set of 16. I don't know if that's what this set is. I did a set of 16, and then I did a set of 12, I believe. But you know, just working on bringing that back up. I actually did not put in my spreadsheet the amount of reps that I did, so I am going to do that right now since I have it open. So then my coach Greg can see it and say, wow, Kyle, you really suck at everything. And I'll be like, I know. So moving into day number 4 now. This is the last day. Here is 375 pounds for a set of 4. This felt a lot harder than my PR earlier in the week with the 397. And, you know, I was losing weight throughout this entire, like, week just because we were doing a lot of things. So I was eating right around the same amount of calories that I normally eat, but we were just really, really active. We went snowboarding a bunch. We were always out at a brewery like every other night. Or we were just out going and doing something. So I think a combination of those led to some decreased weight and weigh-ins and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, this is 345 or 43 for a set of 4, and then backed off. Well, didn't back off the weight, did the same amount of weight for 2 sets of 2 with these 3-second pause squats, which were completely brutal. Never done pause squats for that much, and here's Alex's set. He's doing a really, really good job at pausing. But, you know, if you like the video, guys, go and give me a like rating, comment, subscribe, finish the day up with just some miscellaneous leg stuff. But, yeah, like I said, I don't have any competitions in the near future that I'm looking at. The next one is going to be nationals, but you know, stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys posted on what my plans are for the rest of the year. All right, peace.
What happened?
Yeah.